And greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Look, here I am. There I am. There I am. I am Monster to Mermaid, and this is Minecraft with the Trade Post mod in Minecolonies. And oh, celebration in the background. Something got completed. Let's go look and see what it is. I'm going to change my view. The name of this town is Jalapari. And this town is a new town that I started specifically to do the Trade Post mod. Ooh, look, we have vegetables growing in little family gardens right here. These are war Minecraft housing, and that's the style by Ramblin' Man, and the gardens are growing. And this is what just got done. We have a brand new little tiny house right here, and I think we're going to have Wade move into this little tiny house right here, although Gilbert is homeless also. Let's go put Gilbert in this house over here. He doesn't have a job yet. We'll have to see what he's going to do, but let's come. Oh yes, he can live here. Whoops. Wow, that was close. Wade just put something down in this house because he's about to work on it. And right where I was standing practically. Okay, so this is a housing area near the market. And we have a little builder right here. And then the builder and this little house right here are Littleton style, Thaler's style, and the market is OG. It's the original market, but we've done some changes. And as a matter of fact, is this who he is? Let's see if Gilbert is a baker. Let's look here and see. Gilbert is a baker. He's a baker. Excellent. So we're going to hire him right here. And he's going to need some things we don't have. So in the beginning, he's just going to be setting up his bakery. We can start by changing the fuel to be birch slab. Renewable and much better for the food. So we're going to start with that. We're not going to do any minimum stock right now. There's not too much he can make at this particular point. And
it's a fine day.
Yes, it is. I'm glad you are happy about that. And smelting recipes, he can smelt those, and this is what he can make at the moment. Is flatbread and the scones, because they don't take much. We're going to disable this one right now. We'll disable it and we'll move it down, and we're going to have to start having some big bottles, which we don't have yet. We don't have a glass maker. That's one of the things that you're looking at level 2 of this town, and you saw that just then, right? That he just crossed over. So we're not going to have these. We're going to do what we did here. And did I take down the... Let's see if I took the fence down from here. Most of it. I'm just having this fence look like it holds this up. Holds these up. There we go. Come on, you can do it. There we go. And this one here. So they're holding up the... That's just what we're going to say, that they're holding up this canvas cover that's on top of these. The sun is setting. Just a quick yes. And let's bring this down to this level. So I think I'm going to have to do full down to that level. Let's see what's behind here. Yeah, I just started out right away. Yeah, we'll put it down here. So let's put the first one here. Why do we have? Oh, because we're missing one. If we put it there, oh, that's so low. Yeah, I don't like it. Over here, it seems fine. No, I'm going to do that. So I don't want them crossing the counter in order to get to where they're going. And so this is the reason that I'm putting these here. All the way around. That's interesting. Oh, I see. You're actually striped on the outside. Let's take this one away here. This way. And let's put this one right here. In that corner. Bring that over. And I think that's what we're going to have right there. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to like that. Both of them having that edge. What could I put there? I could put flat. But I like the way they look together. So we'll just we'll just have the other canvas. This one is going like this. So we'll have red on the outside. Red. And this is actually going to make that when they're in the marketplace, that part is completely covered. And you've seen markets like that. And we're going to come around. Okay, so one of these, this one is that. That means that it comes out to here, and then this is white. This comes out, and this is white, white right here. And how many reds did we have in the middle? Now we're showing that it's striped in the middle. So, okay. Let's do that. Let's have the front continue to look like this. So we need one here, and one here. And I'm not going to have this top one here. Take this down one on this side and have the red come right here. Okay. And this should be white right here. Let's put that there. Take this part down. And that looks right. And sure enough it is. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry about that. This is actually red all the way across. Alright, so there is the way this is going to look. If we wanted to, in this area here, we could make it different, but I'm putting this here. This is all on the outside. This is only a level 2, and when he is done updating Gilbert's house, he's going to come here and update Gilbert's. Wade is going to come and update Gilbert's bakery. So upgrade to the next level. And we'll put that there. See what that does. Looks like it doesn't, it only has carpet. And we'll put this here. So this is what it looks like right now. We have some lower areas here. This area here, we're not using this yet. So I know I could put this on the counter, but then you can't put anything on the counters. And then I could have it up that high. I don't want, see this right here? This is the marketplace. And so I want to be able to use this counters. This is a level 2 marketplace from the Trade Post mod, and we are selling things here. And in this marketplace, let's see what it looks like. So it takes an amount of sales to make $1,000 coin. So we're working our way towards a $1,000 coin that we need in order to do the train station. And right here, we don't have anything that he's going to analyze. I would need to put things in there, but the things that he has analyzed are over in that, on that rack, and we can look here and see what the sellable items are. So he still has some things that can bring a really big price. Armor brings a really good price. Look at that shield, 2,000. And so those are the things that he can sell. I don't think he has any shields. No. But a shield would be something really cool for him to sell. Do we want to go ahead and maybe make some shields? The trader is spending the night in the market. We'll think about that. So this is the entrance to the market right here off of the town hall. And there is actually a window here that we're going to turn into a walkway in the town hall when it gets up to a higher level. This is actually going to close up, but we're going to open the area that has the window and have them be able to walk through. Now this is a legitimate walkthrough right here, which is dark, because McKenna is working on this building, and we should go in and sleep. I have a lantern. Look at the changes. Wow. Look at this. This is beautiful. So we're going through to the mayor's office. This is actually the original for Old English style. This is the original supply camp, that room upstairs where the mayor, that's going to be the mayor's office. And this downstairs is the original supply camp. Let's go to sleep, which is now empty. Anyanka did a really cool thing for her mod, because she has some really complex buildings, and because she has some essential buildings mixed into the town hall and the mystic site. She's provided way more materials than are normally provided in a supply camp, just to make it that you're not frustrated. And I think that's a good idea for this, and it really was great help in the beginning. And so here we go. And that was McKenna, by the way, coming to work. And she has gotten, this area is starting to look really nice. This is supposed to be a tavern. We will probably put one of the resorts of Trade Post in here when it gets to, I'll have to look. Hold on. I might be able to tell from if we can start it right away. There are some places that are protected, and I want to see if that tavern inside is a protected area. If it is, we already have a tavern. We can not have that tavern and put in the Trade Post piece there. So I'm going to come out and look over here so I can see the town hall complex. And here it is. And so we were in this area right here is where it's going to be, where the tavern is. So let's see what happens when we go to the level 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so Houston, we're going to have a problem with that. You notice that the tavern does not does not have protection. That means that it is going to change. And up here in this area, so where are the beds for the tavern? Up here is the guard tower. And we have places for people to sit up here. Let's look over here. I should have done this. See what I'm doing right now? I didn't do this when I first started. If I had, I would have seen that tavern. But it wouldn't have mattered, because this is a level 5. Now there's the restaurant. We know the restaurant is protected. This area of the restaurant is protected. But I don't. Why? Because there's food in here, and there's already racks. They're not showing them, but the restaurant puts racks and things in this area. So they're protecting that part of it. That is interesting. Is it my imagination? Or does this tavern actually not have any beds? Now that's interesting. Is that? That can't be. You saw it here. You saw it first. Let's see if there are beds upstairs that they go to. In this area? I don't see anything. Wow. Let's look at 4. Let's look at 3 and see if we see anything. And let's look at 1. Wow, I was pretty sure beds had to be included in the tavern, but they apparently do not. This is interesting. So we can't use it the way I would like to. I really am going to put a bar in there, one of the resort pieces in the level 5 town hall, which will be really fun. The only problem is that's a long way off right now. So we're just going to have that section be there. This is the town hall right here. You can see it from the top. These outer buildings are going to be added to are going to have hallways that connect them to the main part. And it's all going to be built up. But this is the level 2, 1.5 is what this is. Because McKenna is still working on this. Let's look at the cathedral. This is Anyanka's cathedral. Anyanka did a nice thing for both of these massive buildings, that she tells you that you need a builder for them, because there's a builder in the town hall, and I love the way this looks right now. Gosh, I love the way it looks right now. And this is the cathedral, level 1. Oh, it's a level 2. Yes, it's a full level 2. So it is enclosed. At level 1, it actually wasn't closed in, but it was still very pretty. And now it is fully enclosed. And you can see the beginnings of areas back here, behind the altar, and up here. And look who we have up here. We're going to have an alchemist up here on this side. And on the other side, let's see what's over there. We can see the other side. Who are we looking at? Hold on. How can we see another side that we can't get to? Hold on, let's go over and look. Ah, we're seeing the front. We're looking out over the, so that's actually interesting. So we're looking out over the church pews, or the temple pews, and right to the entrance. And I love this. We should be quiet.
So what'll it be for you?
Hi, Cash. Cash is here. Isn't it looking amazing? It's absolutely amazing. Cash thinks that I'm following him, but I'm not. It's perfectly fine for you to have time off, Cash, if you don't have anything to do, but I will check and see what's going on with you. Mr. Villager, how are you? Mr. Villager, if you are not going to be here later, I'm going to go to your village now. So, are you going to be here later? Or should I go to your village now? Because I wanted to do some things in your village. And that's it. So, we have some towers, some sides here. And there's Tatiana, who is our nurse right now. And she does have someone in bed. Does she have anything? Hi, who's this? Let me come here and look. Madeline, what are you doing? You're sick and she doesn't have anything? What are you sick with? You need a carrot and a potato?
See you tomorrow.
Okay, so it's not my imagination. This hospital isn't working. And I might have to take it out because she's not getting any medication. And this is why we haven't torn down the little tent hospital. Let's come here. The bed's occupied. I know.
See you tomorrow.
I know, but you have to have some medicine. And let's put this here. Let's take these off just in case they're keeping her from getting well. Yes. So there's something wrong with that hospital. I've had more than one hospital before, and I don't think they've changed that, where the hospital, where I can't have a single hospital. This hospital is working, and this is why we moved the doctor here. This is Pedro. Pedro's the doctor. You're not stuck, are you? You're just standing there? Okay. And so now we are actually going to have to report it, that the hospital isn't working at level 2, 1 or 2. And let's come in here. It's the reason that I did it. You're doing good? Excellent, excellent. We're doing okay. Vincentius Primus's stepdad is recovering from his 2 surgeries he had last week. And so we're doing okay. I'm going to put this fish here. And I do have her, Gilbert, Jasmine. Gilbert's the baker, Jasmine. He does have a smelting recipe for it. And we'll look and see. This is interesting if this is the case. That this isn't working either. You have some cooking. You have been cooking some stuff with Ayer. Nice. So I have a second piece that isn't working. She's not cooking. She's not cooking anything. But maybe she is, because she only has 6 there, and she is 49. Okay, she is cooking. Jasmine is cooking. It's nighttime. I just wanted to make sure. But the amount of, there shouldn't be that amount of wood there. So that means she's cooking for what he needs, for what Wesson needs over here. And this is Wesson. In the dining hall right here. This is the latest drop, Mr. Villager. I'm in the latest drop right now. When you go to CurseForge and look at what's available, it gives you the update, but it doesn't tell you what's in it. So if there's something that I might miss, I thought it did some corrections, but I didn't see what it does. However, if you want, let me go here. Mr. Villager is doing some of the art, and that's why he's excited for the trade post. And one of the things is some added foods in the Minecolonies section. And so now we had the vanilla milkshake and veggie juice. Those are actually trade post editions. And we also have, I don't know what smetana is supposed to be. Is that one of the soups that the stew person makes? I can't tell what that is. Smetana. A protein shake? You're going to have to tell me. There's the perpetual stew, and that stew is made by a stew which is another person who's been added. The Mystic Tea. There's the Mystic Tea right there. Here, just added it. What is it? Tell me what it is. Ice cream. Well, does this ice cream go on a plate? What's this ice cream? Is there a separate cone? Look at this mound of ice cream. What did they do? Hold it in their hands like this? What did they do with that? How did they get ice cream? Unless it's something that's added on top of a cake or on top of something. That would actually be kind of fun. And yeah, so they haven't gotten permission yet to add anything above the bronze level. Oh yes, indeed. Look at that. Hold on. I don't remember chickpea being here. That's new. Chickpea, that looks like chickpeas. I don't remember that. The renders of the drinks. And hold on. Let's look at here and see if I see anything. Fried rice. There's a fried rice here. And hold on. There's a stir fry. That's new. The stir fry is new. And the chickpea is new. Those two are added. I think those are trade post ads. You might be able to do it like this. Mr. Villager is excited. So let's come here. Let's come to here. Let's come to this side here and do at trade post. And there they are. So we can see, oh, that's nice, what he's talking about. And let's see if we can see trade post over here. What's that? That's die kits. Let's come here. I don't use die kits. I might have them take it out. Let's come here. This is Silent Gear. And this is Macaw's. There it is. So this is trade post right here. So we can see the protein shake. We can see the drinks. There's a cold brew. There's vanilla milkshake. There's a veggie juice and a fruit juice. And this is the smetana, and I don't know what that is. Are you going to tell me? Veggie and fruit juice, cold. Yeah. Guess who has officially began to do some hut blocks? Nice. I know what that means. You're designing the hut block piece. And that's very cool. Very, very cool. So the outpost, these are the hut block pieces up here right now that exist. And we have a marketplace, a resort, recycling center, train station, pet shop, and the outpost, which requires, all of these require research. The pet shop doesn't require research because we've already researched it. The train station is what we're working towards, and the recycling, well, we're working towards all of these. And these are the new blocks that have been added. A mixed stone, plaster. Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna like plaster. And then this endothyst stone. When I look at here how to make it, it's made out of endothyst. And what is this? And there's something new. This end mortar, this mortar thing here, Minecolonies Enchanter's Tower. And look at that. It's made from end stone. They can make mortar. At what level? Oh, it's so you have to, the only way that they can do it is you have to research it. And then you have to do the wishing well to get those things to work. Now down here where it shows the cow, wish of herding. We're gonna have a wishing well. Wish of droving, wish of flocking, and wish of shepherding. Right click on a block to set a gathering location for your animals. And then you can have a pet actually do that. A wishing well to optimize your colony's residence locations. So we can put in so we took the well out of the market that was there. We can look and see if there's some place that we want to put a wishing well. There is a well included in the, that's an outpost claim marker. Right click on a block to set an outpost claim location. And this is a cauldron of stew, a lamp. They have a new lamp, and a copper nugget. So, and that's a treasure at the pet location. I'll have to look and see. Oh, I think that has to do with pets that can dig up stuff like mushrooms or something like that. At least I hope that's what that has to do with. Let's come over here for a second. We have two places. There's the pet shop right here. And we have done the research, so I think that we can have somebody. Kishore doesn't have anything to do, but he doesn't want to train animals. He wants to do something else. We'll find out what. Let's look at Gilbert. Maybe Gilbert was supposed to. This is a level 2. Dun 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 dun. Look at the floor. The floor is made out of the new stone and nicely done. And so they have places for, this looks like a dog pen in here. It has dog food in there. And let's look at everybody and see if we have, look at all the people and see if we have somebody who wants to do this job. Madeline, the fisher, she likes animals. And Juliana, nope. No, they're all upside down. Harper's our forester. Pedro's the doctor, and he likes animals too. And 7-5. Jakari does everything. He likes to do a lot of different things, but we need him right now to be one of the couriers. And I think we can get a higher level of animal trainer. And that's what we'll look for now, which is dexterity and athletics together. which is sort of like the farm, the farmers, the animal farmers, which we don't have yet, but we're going to look at. So Cash might have been working on that and be done with all his projects. Look, we have new fields. Yay! Aww. The horse keeps coming closer and closer to civilization, so I think the horse is having fun, wants to be here. Let's look at work. Sure enough, Cash is done with his projects. Now he's a level 2 and these are level 2 buildings. This is a level 2. Let's see if this is a level 2 house. This is a level 1 house. Let's have Cash. Let's wait for a second. As much as I would like to do housing, I have to make sure that all of these are level 2s. So this is a level 2 here. Let's go into here and make sure these are level 2s. We have some courier shops. Uh-oh, Riley's not getting something. These courier shops up here are not done yet. So let's have Cash work on these and at least have them be level 1, but we need them to be level 2s. And come here, manage workers. Can't do that. And we'll have Cash build these. So Cash is going to work on these buildings first. And then let's see what Riley wants. It's more than likely that Riley wants tools. He is a level 2 now, and I believe as a level 2, he can, look at this, hold on a second. Let's do something here just for a minute, just to make it a little bit easier right at the moment. I'm going to put these down. Let's put that in that part. Let's put green here and green here. Walking up, and just for now, while this road isn't here, I'm going to put green here so that we can walk up easily into this area. This is where the mine is, and I'm going to look and see what he's asking for. How's my experience with the mod so far? I'm having fun. I have seen the marketplace, the salesperson, actually sell things, and that was fun to watch, to visitors. They sell to visitors.
Good day to you.
What do you need? Cobblestone slab. 1,000 of them. Wow. No, he only needs 100. 96. Look at this. Look at how far down he is. So we're out of cobblestone slab. We don't have a stone mason. That's what we're working towards. You can't have a stone mason until level 3 mine. We don't have any level 3 builders yet. We can have an ore smelter. We might, I'm going to wait because I'm either going to have Wade work on that or Cash. We'll see who is done first so we can have some ores, and that'll be good. In this area right here, we could put some ups, but I'm primarily making it so that we can go this way, and we'll put some ups and downs. We need to put in some roads, yes? Any coins so far? Absolutely. So Mr. Villager has been gone, so I'm going to show him. He didn't get a chance to see. I've got 2 people who need things. But we're going to take the time for a moment to show Mr. Villager what we're talking about here. So, Maisie, what do you need?
Hi.
You need bookshelves, and there aren't any left. There must not be any. Let me get a couple from the university. I think we had some for research, and so there are still some here. Let's go here, and let's go up here. Let's look in here. And we do not have any bookcases left in here. So that means that she is going to be stopped at this particular point. What's she working on? I'm going to have to put in some of those rock pieces here. I want to see what she's working on because she's not going to get any bookcases anytime soon. They have to come from, we might have some books that some bookcases can be made from. She's upgrading 2 pieces in the mystical site, probably the hospital and the enchanter. Okay, let's come down and we'll show. I'm going to have to get in. I'm going to have to be Little Mermaid to do this. Because Mr. Villager is not as familiar with the trade post. He's helping with it, but he's not familiar with it. So we will show, and that gives me an opportunity to show all of you. So I'm going to become a Little Mermaid. I have hearts now, like a player. And we're going to come up, and it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 4:30 in the afternoon. And let's go over to the university in order to show what is going on. So Trade Post is a new mod for Minecolonies. It's actually a mod for Minecolonies, the mod Minecolonies. So it's a mod on a mod. And when we come up here, in all the university styles, all the universities in all the styles, you will now see economic. And this is the Trade Post addition. So in order to have a pet shop, you had to get 3 coins. 3 coins are equivalent to 3,000 of the monetary value of coins. Each coin, each of the smallest coin are 1,000. So we got 3 coins so we could unlock the pet shop. We have capitalism, which we researched so that we could get more visitors. It was only 1 coin. So we've gotten 4 coins, 4,000 already, Mr. Villager. And now we're working toward 3 more coins so that we can have the animals acquire husbandry. We can do it allows your animal trainers to acquire husbandry animals. So I might have a misunderstanding of what this is. I thought that it was that the animals, that means that the animals can be trained to go out and find animals for you. So I'm going to have to look at the wiki and see what that is. So each of the smaller coin, so each of the copper coins is 1,000. This coin here, I don't know how much this gold coin is worth. And then there's I think that's a different color. Yes, see this coin right here? I don't know how much that coin's worth. And there's also a blue coin, which looks like it's a diamond coin, which is up here. There it is. Yeah, there's a diamond trade coin, and it's the only one that actually says gold trade coin. So there's a gold trade coin, and then there's this color, which I think is this color up here. I think that's the same, which is the 1,000 coin, trade coin that's 1,000. Now, because you can change the value of these coins, because on a server, if someone wanted to, they can change the value of the coins. Because they can do that, that's why the coin does not have an amount. It doesn't tell you what the amount is. The amount of the coin is set at the market. So we've gotten 4,000 in coin already at the market, and we're going to go over to the market now. I need a lantern. It's nighttime, so I don't fall down. Go boom. And we'll come into the marketplace over here. This is the tavern, and this is the market entrance. And the trader is still here. He apparently is trying to sell something as well. And we'll come into here. So, when we look in this part right here, you can see economics, and it tells you how much a coin is worth. A coin is worth 1,000. You can set it to be worth whatever you want, but the default is 1,000. And so all of the things the sellables are within that range. So you can see chainmail is 482, and that's the highest. Iron swords, shields, nope, the highest is shields at 2,000, and leather. And I'm not going to sell leather here. I think I had a piece just to see how much it would bring. We're going to pull the leather out, and we're going to pull the arrows out, because we can make crossbows. Crossbows sold at a really good price. And if I can see one, it's not here anymore. Maybe it's on the other side. But crossbows sell at a good price, and arrows don't. And so water used to sell, but it doesn't anymore. Pufferfish used to sell, but they don't anymore. So, but tropical fish still sells at 90. And boots actually sell when we get some boots done. And so I'm going to pull those out. It would be better to make shields and, the trader says, yep, and use it that way. So when you have a marketplace, you put whatever you want to sell into this chest that says inventory management. When they are on duty, they will take the things out of this chest and decide how much they're going to sell them for, and then they move over to here. How much is raw meat selling for? Let's look for a second. Oops, that's sellables. So the pork chops are 80. That's okay, that's close to 100. The mint is only 19. Potatoes, we can take those away and hold on to them. They're not worth it, but in comparison to cornflowers, which means that we can sell flowers. And he says, so let's remove these. And cornflowers can stay here. He's already sold some cornflowers. And the eggplant can come out. They don't have a good market price. It would be better if we made something with them and then sold it. And so, yes. So in the beginning, if you go back and look, if you haven't been following, you can go back on YouTube and you can see a point at which I was frustrated at the fact that it didn't seem like there was any possibility that I can get to 1,000 anytime soon. And that was because the mod had been updated so that the coin was worth 1,000. And the pieces hadn't been updated to the point where you could see. Oh, hold on. I can't. Oh, there they are. I can't sort yet, so I might as well go ahead and put these things sort of together. We have some things that have been brought in from the leather is coming from the fisher, and we needed some cobblestone slab. Let's see how much cobblestone. We have some slab. our slab is low. We'll have to see what he's doing. Right now he's doing mostly building, and he is getting some slab. He has to be getting some. Something strange is going on, because I don't see any cobblestone and I have a mine. So are we using it that fast? Of course we are. Let's come here and let's look. In the inventory we do have 28 here, and that'll give us a decent amount. The air conditioner is going to come on. It's a little chilly, so we're going to get some heat. Let's put these here, and that'll take care of the miner for right now. And we'll have to check on tools and see. But we are at the point in this town where I have to do a lot of managing. This is the Minecraft part of this, of Minecolonies, where at this level they're not really ready to take care of themselves. And so we have to manage a lot more. Oh, it's the horse. Okay, I saw something move over there. It's like, what is that? It couldn't be a person. Oh, is this a level 2? Excellent. Okay, let me see what this looks like up here. Okay, we have 2 beds here and nobody's sleeping here. All right, this is good. So we have 2 farms. We have a farm here, and this is now a level 1 farm, and we can have Cash work on this. We have to bring everything up to level 2. These fields are decorations, so they are done. And we're going to plant, I think we are planting wheat. I'm gonna have to use the exit. I'm a little mermaid, so I have to, there are some things that I can't do here. I can't fly. So let's come in here and see. That looks like carrots, doesn't it? But it's not, it's onions. So we have our first onions. And over here, what is that? I don't know what that is. And garlic. Is it Minecolonies? Yes. This is Minecolonies garlic. So we have garlic. So guess what we don't have? We don't have any wheat for the baker. So this is going to be wheat here. We're going to grow wheat on these fields. So this is our first wheat, and we have to have 2 different types. We have to have wheat for animals and wheat for them to cook. You might chew and swallow crayon. I think they're beyond the crayon stage. I think they are. Let's pick a seed for here, and we're going to do durum wheat on this side. And so there's a seed for that. And we'll come over to the other one, right over here. What we've got. We can't do anything with it yet. And we'll come up here, and what seed are we going to put here? We're going to put regular Minecraft wheat for the animals here. So wheat seeds, and there we go. So we've got 4 fields so far. We actually need 6 altogether. So each farmer will have 3 fields, and that's the beginning, and then we'll go from there. Hi, why are you so bright? I might have to turn down the lighting in here. It's very bright. That's Nikolai. And right now Nikolai's the only farmer. So we're going to come over here. So I wanted to show Mr. Villager, so that's as far as we've gotten. No, we've gotten one more. We have actually set a train station location. Yeah, let me go into the library. No one's using the library right now. It doesn't have any books in it. we're going to change into I'm like Superman. I have to change into some place, get some place so I can change into a mermaid. And so now I'm a mermaid, and I'm going to rise up here. So we've decided to put the train station in the hill. We're using the hill train station from Trade Post, and let's go to this, the build tool, for a second, and we'll show. Let's go to Trade Post. There are two styles in Trade Post. There's hill, and there's the hills, and there's Trade Post, the original Trade Post style. And we're using the hills train station. This is what we want to build. So this is it. And since it's the hills, it's actually meant to be in the mountain. And so this is where we put it. You can see the blue outline of the train station where it's going to be right here. And it's going to run through this hill. So we're either going to have a tunnel or something like that. This is the level 1. The level 5 is going to look like this. And let's hex that. So it's going to run through this hill. One of the interesting things is we can go straight across here, and we'll have to have a bridge. We'll have to build a bridge here, because right here, one of these hills has a way to get through to Mr. Villager's town, and I don't remember which one it is. We can try this one. Let me put this away for a second. Let's put this here for just a minute. Although I should have. It's possibly this one, because look, see, it has lighting. Does the lighting go all the way through? It does not. So it's not this one. One of these goes all the way through to Mr. Villager's town, to one of his villages. And when I say Mr. Villager's, I mean he's a representative for the people in the town. This is just a little skeleton home right here. So let's go over this hill. And there's his town. So we can actually come through that mountain with a gate, with an outpost. We can come through the mountain, and I believe that it's this one. Let's see if it is. Is it this one that goes all the way through? Let's put a lantern right here. Nope, this one doesn't. This comes out, this scoops back around and comes back out. So it's not that one. So I'll find it again at some point, and we'll be able to do that. So that is something that we looked at already. This is the little village. This is the little village that Mr. Villager designed the layout for. However, we've added some things that he had the layout for the homes, for the villager houses, and for the and then the marketplace was empty in the middle, and so we put in marketplace pieces. Now we still have the wool from the encampments. This used to be a barbarian encampment, but it was abandoned, and so we took this area to be for Mr. Villager's villagers. We have added 3 things. We added, just the last time we were here, we added a temple. Now this temple I haven't done anything to it yet, and I was asking Mr. Villager if he wanted to if he actually wanted to change the material that this temple is made out of and have it be made out of some other material. But he hasn't said anything yet because he wasn't here even when I put this down. But he was here at the point where he wanted to move the bell into here so that everyone's going to gather in here. Now I'm going to take this piece right here and we're going to move it to something right here. So let me put this here and put this on top. They actually use that, so that's why I want to put that there. And then see this part right here where this is? Hi, come in. See, they're coming in for the afternoon. Let's get this door. We won't need to put stone all the way. Whoops. Of course you did. And now you can't get out, right? There we go. Okay. Take that away and put that there. So we're going to have stone come in this area right here. We'll put in some stairs, but for now we're just going to have this come all the way like this as a path for them to use. And now let's put the door back. They're like, what happened to the door? There. No, I don't like it that way. Oh, there. Okay. Do I have any slab? Any of that kind of slab? If I use pathing, I could use the half slabs. Make something to improve their logistics. Yeah. They like pathing better, don't they? They like this dirt path better. Let's take these and let's see if this will do it. And then let's put this here until we see if we're going to have some stairs. Piece there. And here we'll put this one. And they'll just have to jump up from that part and jump up to there. So let's see. But yeah, we'll just have it be like this for right now. Yeah, I see what's happening there. I do see that. I don't want them to have that full, that's too far down. So we'll bring these pieces over on this side to give them a little bit more of a place there. Should I just put in stairs, Mr. Villager? Will they use stairs? Why don't we just put stairs here? I've got them on me. Why don't we put stairs? And just make a nice sort of piece right here. I know, pretty flowers, but we can't have them just yet. Let's put that in and then do this and put that there. Okay. This is just temporary, Mr. Villager, until you make whatever changes you want to make. We're just putting this part here. Let's put some dirt down. There. And here. Okay, 3 per layer is enough. 3 per layer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's only 3 per layer. See, it's 1, 2, 3 right there. Yeah. So let's come here. Oops. 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 I can't get it to do that. Ah, that's why. Because I needed to do that. But wait, I don't have that on that side. I have a piece of this here. So we'll put that in there. And then we can take these down. Poor flowers. We'll put some other flowers at some point. And then let's take this and this all the way over. Tall grass. Oh, we got garlic. And we'll put that there. So this is the way up. Let's take these out. No, put that in. And then we still have to have this. So we'll see what's going to happen here, because that's them coming up to the church right there. Medieval references. And we can do a 3-path right here to keep them going. Sorry, nobody can see anything. Let's put that there for a second. And put this right here. And then right here, we can have this underneath. And now we can go ahead and take this way and have pathing here that leads down to right here. So we can see this is going to turn and go in this area. Underneath, I'm going to need root or something. Let's do root. Root. There it is, rooted ground. And we don't need the door or this. Let's get a shovel. And let's dig this out for a second and put in root under this part right here. And that way when we put this in, that's not going to show. Can root that, see what we've got there, see that? Dun, 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 dun. All right, so let's take this one. Just leave it. And let's use the shovel. All right, so, yeah, I see that. Can't have that either. So, let's do here, that in that part. So this is the way up. And now we need, we actually do need some light here to put here rather than these. Right here. We could sit these on top. But I would almost rather bring these up one more and out like this and hang these from here. What do you think of that, Mr. Villager? So there is the traditional temple for now. There's the traditional temple. Now I can change the door on this. We can have something elaborate, and I know which one I want to use. And if you don't agree, I will happily change it back or do something different. I don't need these pieces. These are here already. I do need these, so, and I don't need that. So let's see if you like this door. The lampposts, you like those? Good. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So that's the door right there for now. Scroll down a bit, scroll up a bit, you mean. I think I should use Minecolonies Medieval Styles as references more often. And You might have gotten something in mind for me. Okay, not as a picture yet. Your work phone is still charging and taking it as separate instructions. Just for the staircase for now. For the lamppost posting, okay. Okay, maybe spruce. It's more fitting. Oh, you want a hard door. You want a hard wooden door. Okay. I was making a decorative door, but we can do a spruce hard door. And that would be this one right here. So we'll put that in. And there it is. Oh, very nice picture. Look at the new moon rising up behind the church right there. I'm going to take a picture. So that's just perfect. Actually, it's setting behind the church. Excellent. Okay. There's a little bit of sand here. Is probably from where it came from. And I'm going to trade it out for stone. Let's put stone here. Oh! I just made that disappear. And let's put stone here. And that'll grass over. And I guess we could put some of the flowers back that we took away. Flowers. It used to show different flowers, but it doesn't anymore. So I would have to think of something. So as azul, azalea. These, I love these. So of course I'm going to put these in. So let's come here and we can have some of these. Come right in this area here. Because we took away a bunch of flowers up here. Let's get the dandelions and the daisies, the oxeyes. And dandelions are here. So we can put them on this side for a second. So let's do that. Let's do some of these. And let's put some along here. I'm going to take these down and plant some flowers in this part right here. And there goes the air. Yay, the air is off. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. So we're just kind of making it pretty. Just kind of putting in some pretty stuff. So it's morning and they're waking up. Let's come to here first and put these back because I don't want to lose them. We should have a rooted. We have coarse dirt. Coarse dirt or rooted is fine. And let's put this here and these. These are mine. These wheat seeds actually belong to the village. The village gave them to us. And so we're going to use them to help plant in Jalapari. I have the tag tool still on me, and I'm going to let those things go. Let's put up my tools, and then we'll clear these away from here. So that's one thing that we did, is we put in this this temple. The other thing we did was we put in a butcher shop, and the butcher shop is right here. And we haven't as yet connected the walkways here, and I think we probably should. So let me take out a shovel for a minute. So the reason we have this town is I am not in a server. There is no one else playing with me that I can trade with, but I want to try the outpost. I want to bring the outpost to this area here and see if I can get, see if there will be some kind of relationship. If I can suggest that there is a relationship between the people, the two sets of people here, and then some of these people will migrate to Jalapari at some point. But right now, oh, did you hear that? We have a weapons smith down here because we put in also beside the butcher one of these. So I'm just making a little bit. There's one of the golems out there. Oops. I just took away that in there. So I'm just making a path for them to be able to use. So that's the sound of the weapons smith working. And there he is. He's a novice right now. And that is what he can trade for. And you can see that if I wanted to trade, I could bring coal and I'd get emeralds. And your work looks very good, sir. And right here for me, let me put in these pieces right here. So let me do this and let me do this. Let's see what we can get. Ready? We're listening to Drone Hands music and it's about to get really, really nice. This is my favorite fanfare. What happens here? I love what happens to the music here at this point. Let's take this and put under these stairs. Here we go. And under here we need rooted dirt, so that's why we could use coarse dirt. We'll use coarse. Otherwise it grows back underneath. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I have some pathing in this area. I suppose we could have a path go across here. Now, so these are, we do have a library, and we can put that library in. And I would definitely like to. I'm trying not to hit some of the really pretty flowers that are planted in this area. So we'll just put this path here and bring it along right here like this. And there we go. So we have a little pathing. So when we look, this is what the town looks like so far. And work phone mostly charged, getting ready to labor. Okay. So before you go away, Mr. Villager, I have that library piece, and I think it should go over here next to the, I like temples and like the cathedral being next to the university. That's how that stuff got started anyway, from religion, knowledge, from religion from knowledge, that mixture. So I want to have the library be in this area. So let me first, let's come back here for a second. I'll put this back. We need some things, but I don't need this. I think I have one of these already, but we'll put these in the backpack for now. So I did have one of those. Coarse dirt can go here, and then these two are missing. So we'll put that in. So where would you like the library to be? I could suggest putting it right here in this area, like having it right next door, but on the lower ground part right here. Let's see how big it is. Let's see how big the library is. Let's get this. Let's switch to Monster to Mermaid. And there's Monster to Mermaid. And right here, let's go down to decorations, and there is Villager Library. So this is what the building looks like. And it would actually fit very nicely right on this corner, but it depends. see, I could fit it down right here at the foot of this, and I could have something else right here. What do you think? And it doesn't have to be there. We could put it someplace else, or we could turn it this way and back closer and have it just be sitting here like this. You think it can go here? Okay, so I just changed. So which one do you like better? It being here, like this, next to you wouldn't put it facing the market. Ah. So where would you put it? So right now it's facing the this house. If I put it here, right here like this, then it's actually facing, it has views out to the ocean on this side, and then it is facing the church, essentially facing this way, and can see like that, sort of town hall, like sort of a town hall or something. It could be like that if you wanted. We could put it here, but I was thinking we would put another business here. Maybe taking down this tent right here, taking this marketplace down right here, and then putting it, and not having that, this market piece be here. Okay, let's see for a second. Usually you would put it facing the market though. Oh, I see what you're saying. Is there enough room to put it right here? Hold on, let me see. I mean, even if this tent was down, then it's obscuring the church, which I don't like. But if it was here, it makes a little square area right here, right where the church is. So we could have it sit not quite back that far. Oops, up. Right here. Let's move it one more this way. Right off of the stairs. It can be at this level. We're just taking this down. So let's remove this one. We've got an axe. And let's remove this area right here. Oh, time to drink some juice. I'm drinking purple juice and water. It's purple because of pomegranate and tart black cherries and purple carrots. Sorts of stuff like that. Purple grapes go all in there. Okay, so this is what it would look like now. Let's take this away. We would have this area over here. Put in a new tent near the Littleton-based ones, kind of facing it, if it doesn't obstruct anything else. Put a new tent near the Littleton-based ones. What are you talking about? Oh, I just got a facade for the church. Let's see. On Discord. Dun, 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 dun. I don't understand what you mean and what you're talking about. So I'm going to look in just a minute. Discord. Go away, whatever you are. And there you are. Oh, ooh, I like that. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. You should put it on, well, no, because I'm going to make it right now, so it's not going to matter. Hold on for a second. Let's see what that is. Okay. Yeah, let me come here. Oh, I definitely like that. You can move the one I just broke. Wait, no. This new square extension might be good enough. Yeah. I think this is fine. It makes the church very noticeable, and it makes the temple very noticeable, and we can have this here. We can have something behind here like where the priest lives or something, and that works really kind of well, doesn't it? You can move the one I just broke. I could move it right here so that we can have, I could move it right there. Let's put this here. Ready? All right, so that is constructed right there. Yeah, so let's do this, and let's fix that. So this is the new piece, and see how the stairs are coming right to this part right here? We might have to have something there for the stairs to come all the way over on this side, just right here, down to this building. And let's come here like this, and bring that to that part there. And just for right now. And then this is here like this. Let's put the flowers here. I'd almost rather have flowers in this little spot between the two. Let's take this out. And so we have these two entrances right here. And I think I have some block. That's not block. This is block. Because we should bring this out. Oops. To meet up with this. I'm just going to have it meet up and make this whole area here a square. So we're going to take these away. So that we can kind of make this a square right here. I'm not going to take all the flowers away for a minute. Just in this part right here, all the way to the end of this building. And if you don't like it, we can fix this. But as soon as we do this, this piece right here for a second. Oh, it dug out. Look at this. It dug a hole on the side here. So we'll have to put that in. And there we are. And I need this. I'm going to have to close this up a little bit right in this spot right here. Just to keep them safe. Okay. Keep them from going down in that hole. All right, now if we wanted to add another market, we could add it right here. We could put a market piece right here, but I kind of like the fact that this is cleared off right here. Wouldn't it be better? Oops, let's make the stairs first for a second. So I know I have that your front, and I'll fix it in just a minute. I'm putting this here temporarily so that I can see how wide this is. Stop. There, there. And this. Okay. All right. So what Mr. Villager sent me uses, what is that? Is that andesite, or is that, for now it's good enough? For now it's good enough like this? Okay. All right, let's put this here. We have some of this on this side. 1, 2, 1, 2. And inside we have the library piece. Let's take this down and hang a lantern above that piece. And let's come here. They don't have to get on top of that piece, do they? And we can put books up here. And they can step out and look and see. Can they get off here? No, they can't. Good. Okay. So we can put library books up here. That's polished andesite. Good. That's good to know. So just so that I know that for the future, polished andesite. That's what this is. And let us see. That would be on the sides of the building. So for as a beginning, just so that I know that this is what's going to go here, I'm going to put it here. Here, oops, not there. And then those will probably be made out of that as well. And then up here, where he's got the window piece right here, there's going to be a piece here, and stairs. This should actually be stair pieces right here. Stair, polished andesite, polished andesite. I don't need this. These are already in the room, so we can take them here. And let's do this right there. And this right here on that part. And what's above is that window. And right here, right there, have that be in. This actually goes up higher. Those pieces actually go up higher, but they can't because there's a window there. I think Mr. Villager forgot about the window. He has that coming up super high, which means that the window on the second floor won't, on the upper part won't be in the right place. It'll be where there's floor. There's floor right here because there's this part right there. So yeah, I do need more precise because there's a window, and you're not showing that window. So see where the block is right here? You're showing this block above the door, and above that block is you're showing stone, and there isn't stone there, there's glass. It will be worked on. So we're just going to have this just as an example of where that's going, like they're doing something with the temple right now. And let's come down here. Now I would put a market right here, a market piece right here. Let's get that to go away. But it's up to you, and I'll let you think about what you want to go there. Or we could put another library building. That's not big enough for another building over there. I don't think it's big enough. Let's go to here and look at this, and look at decorations and the library piece. Even turned. Yeah, and it's not going to work anyway because there's stuff behind that, so it's not going to work there. So let's X that. But I could imagine there being a little market thing here, right next to that building. So let's go to, where'd we get those from? OG? We did. Let's go to OG. Original Minecolonies. And let's go to here. Let's go to markets. Now, would we want this to be the same color as the ones in the marketplace, or do we want it to be a different color? This would be a yellow mini market right here. Turn it around and set it right in this location right here. Let's bring it up. So what do you think of that? That's what you were thinking too. You can put the stall there. Okay, cool. And look at that. Oh, that actually looks really good. We need to bring it out one so that it's not interfering with the roof, so that they can get to the back of it. So we can put it out to there. You miss doing this kind of simple build? It's fun sometimes. It is. It definitely is. And there we go. So it's sitting right at the foot right here. And I do like that. Is that 2 blocks or 1? I kind of think it needs 2 blocks right there. So it's like this is sitting right at the foot of the stairs there. And we'll go ahead and construct it. And it is constructed. And let's X. And so this is the front right here. And we'll come back and we'll do something. It works good. Yeah, it looks like that they dismantled it and moved it. It does look that way. Let's take this and this, and let's put in this part here, like we did on that building, to make this look like the front as well. And there we have it. All right, yes, it looks like he just moved it, like the person who has that just moved it. Let's put in a light in the ceiling. And we're good to go. All right. Dun, 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 dun. So for those of you who are watching and are going, isn't this supposed to be Minecolonies? It is. This is the town that we're going to use as a experiment. We're going to have this town be connected, this little village be connected to the town Jalapari. And I think it's this one. It has to be this one. there isn't any place to go through here. So it isn't that one. I found one that goes through and I can't find it again. So I guess it's not time yet. And it came out right on this side of the mountain. And it was like, wow, this is so cool. I can actually use this. It's this one. I found it. Okay, I'm gonna put something here. I need to put something here. See where it comes out? What can I do? It's this one for sure. I'm marking it this time. Let's go here and I'm just gonna put a light. Oh, you wanna go there? Okay, fine. Put it up. And let's put it up some more. And let's do it like this. And like this. So there's no doubt that this is it. There we go. Because when we come through here and go this right to here, this is the other side of the mountain. And when you look, you will see the city right down here. Uh-oh. There it is. See? Dun, 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 dun. There's the city right there. There's Jalapari right there. And this is the train station right here. So it's perfect that the train station is there. And I came out of the other one. Uh-oh, can I find it now? I did that. I came out and I don't know where that came out of. There's a tree in the entrance. Ah, so it's actually right here. That's why I couldn't find it. Because it's right here in the hills. So I'm going to do the same thing here. And just right here, put this here so that we know where it is from now on. And we'll do this. So yes, we will actually be able to put a legitimate tunnel through the mountain connecting the two cities and a road so that it makes sense. And look here, look at this part right here. Look how small this is. So we don't have to make like a huge bridge across. We can if we want. We don't have to. What's going on, Wade? Wade's unhappy. What's the matter, Wade? What do you need that you're not getting? Let's look here and see. Spruce slab is gone. And he needs that in order to finish. So let's go to the warehouse. We're going to make some spruce slab. Wait, I shouldn't have to make any spruce slab. Juliana actually knows how to make spruce slab. Let's come here and look at the crafting. Ooh, she does not. That's why we don't have any slab. Oh my good, wait, I thought we had her. There's this slab. Oh, we only had her make birch, but not spruce. Okay, so let's teach recipe. It's like, why isn't he getting that? Teach recipe, I'm gonna have to get a piece of spruce. This is oak and that's spruce. Let me get a teaching spruce piece from here. And let's teach, slab. Yes, won't that be fun? And that's what I wanted to do. So that's the reason why. And once the road is in, it would make sense that some of the villagers would want to live in Jalapari as well. And that is the thing that I want to do with that. That's how I want it to be. And I hope that's okay with you. And we will, because of the outpost, we have to do that because we're doing trade post. And one of the centerpieces of trade post is the outpost. So we can actually see how that works by connecting it to your town, to your village. Okay, so now she knows how to make that. Let's look for a second at the cutter and make sure, nope, she is fine as far as that goes. So she knows how to make spruce slab, she knows how to make birch slab, and there's no oak slab. So let's teach oak slab as well. So she does have a piece of oak that I can use for oak slab. We'll put that back. And let's come here, crafting, teach oak slab, and we'll just teach that right now. She's gonna start asking for that. So we'll have that piece be there. And we'll put this oak back in here. And the rest of everything goes into my stuff. And so that's going to take care of Wade. Harper's asleep. You can see Harper sleeping in this house. Let's look and see what Cash is working on. Cash completed one of the courier huts, and he's going to start working on the other courier hut. Wade completed the residence, and Maisie completed the pet shop while we were here. Maisie completed the pet shop, bringing it up to level 2. And that's why it looked the way it did, because she brought it up to the level 2. So we are now able, I think we're able at level 2 to get animals, to train animals to bring, we'll find out if we can do that. Ah, there it is. So in order to train, items needed for animals. So in order to get a pet wolf, okay, so this is going to be a little bit more complicated. We need 16 bone and 3 coins, so it's going to cost an additional 3,000. So provide the following items to the trainer. Cost will be deducted from your marketplace balance. So I think that the marketplace will automatically bring the coin over when we have it, but we don't have it yet. And let's see how this works. I don't see... Oh, to the trainer. Ah, okay. Okay, so if we have 16 bone, then the trainer will get the coin to do a pet wolf, and it looks like we can only have one at a time, and that is pretty interesting. But we don't have a trainer yet, and I believe that I have that in the Akasha records of the skill sets, that we have an animal trainer. Yes, we do, which is dexterity and athletics. So we can begin, we can begin to, oh, did I make that go away by accident? No, it's underneath, I think. Oh, no. No, Discord, I don't want you to come up. I made a mistake. And let's go here. And now I can't see it because it went behind OBS. There we go. All right. So let's put this down so that doesn't happen again. And we're going to go and look for a trainer. I clicked on something by mistake, and it messed up my Akasha Records screen. Okay. So we do have wheat, and we're going to trade out we're going to trade Nikolai to work on one of the fields. So we're going to, this garlic field here, we're going to make that go away so that he can start putting in, make that go away so he can start putting in this. We don't have any other farmer right now, and he can at least start putting in regular wheat, and we can get Minecraft bread at least. And so we're going to have him do that. And we have wheat seeds from Mr. Villager's Mr. Villager's people in my backpack. And here they are. So we're going to give these seeds to him so that he can work on that. And it looks like he's going to need a farm tool. Let's come here. I don't have, let's look at the minimum stock, and it's showing stone. This is now level 2, which means he can use iron. So we're going to X that, and let's add iron. Let's add an iron, one of these, and this will work. And how many should we have? Let's have 3 here. And add, and there it is. And an axe. He's got one axe right now. Isn't this nice? I like this a lot. This is, I think this is Old English. Let's see. It is indeed. It is Old English farm. And there we have it. So he's going to start working on this field. I believe this is the field that has the seeds, correct? So he's going to work on that field. And then eventually he's going to do the Durham wheat field as soon as we have some. We don't have any yet. So we have to get that part. So let's come here. It's 6 o'clock in the morning their time. People are going to start waking up. Sure enough, there they go. Tatiana is going to work. And here comes Wesson and Jasmine. They're cooking early, and that's why they're up so early. They have to start cooking. Gilmore will probably start baking, but he doesn't have anything to bake with yet. 7. Let's look at 7, and let's see what we need from the skill set. We really need dexterity. We don't have it. We have athletics. And let's look at athletics for a minute. We do need an ore smelter. So athletics and strength. And that would be an ore smelter right there. 7 is an ore smelter. We're going to have to get bottles from... Hold on a second. I have a message from a family member. Another family member went to visit Vincentia's Premises' stepdad and another daughter-in-law. I'm a daughter-in-law. Another daughter-in-law went to visit, and she's saying him in the hospital, and she's saying that he is okay. Let me look at Gilbert for a second. Wait, how can I look at Gilbert? Now I'm going to have to go to the ore smelter for a second and look. I don't think we did we still have to do the Yeah, it's not done yet, so I can't look at it. What if I do come in here? What I'm trying to do is look at what it asks for. Should I just wait until then?
I'm singing in the rain. I'm singing.
That's Riley. Riley is singing, and it's echoing all through the mine that he can hear the rain. This is Wes in here, and Riley isn't asking for anything, and now Wade isn't asking for anything, and we were supposed to, no one's asking for anything. We were supposed to fix it so that she got some, she stopped asking for bookcases, and look at the things that she needs. Let me see if there are any books in the university. If there is, we can make her the bookcases that she needs. So let's see how many books are here in the inventory. There are 15, so 2 shelves is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That still leaves us enough that we don't have to worry about. When we need research, we might have to bring some more books back, but for the time being, this is going to help us make a bookcase. And we can hear this drone hands music in the background. Starting over, let's come here. Let's look here. We do have 3 oak logs. So we'll take these 3 and we'll make that, and now we need bookcases. And I know we need 2. Oops. Wait, it went away. There we go. And here we are. And so we're just going to put in the other set as well. And tell me that we have enough. Why can't I get that? Hold on. Isn't that interesting? And then put this here. And so now we have 2 bookcases. And we'll put this here for her for when it's not raining. She can get those bookcases. All right. It's noon, but it's not thundering, so can't do anything. Do we have any Durham? We don't. So Durham is one of the things that we're going to have to get from Anaraluk, from the underwater, under the glacial seas. There's a sanctuary, a druid sanctuary called Anaraluk, and that is our other town that we have on a different instance, and it is where we are Dungeon and Dragoning the fact that they are providing materials for this brand new town here. We no longer need those pieces. Those were markers when we weren't sure where we were putting things, and so we have some markers in some places. Mia. Hello, Mia. Let's see what Mia. Stamina is the highest at 13. Stamina and focus and creativity. So let's look at creativity and stamina and see if this is a person that we want. Adapt. Creativity and focus is a stumelier. I don't think we've researched that. Can we have one without having a... Oh, that's interesting. I'd have to find out if we can have that. And I think I want to find out right now. We're going to invite Mia to join us. And Mia has decided to join. And then we're going to come over to the marketplace. and we'll see if she can start work or if we need to research. Let's come down here and let's look here and manage workers. See, we can have one of these as well. And it says that we can hire her. Yay! So now we have a person who can make stew out of trade post, as well as the chef from Minecolonies. I need to get her someplace to live. And so we're going to come over here. I think Gilbert, the baker, moved in down there, but I don't think there's enough room here yet. Let's see if there is. Nope, this is still a level 1, and he's still working on it. So we're going to have her move into the move in here. Into the tavern. There should be a little bit of room. And there is not. So we don't have any place for her to live. Hold on. Hold on. He's almost done. We really don't have any place for her to live. She's going to be homeless. 2 people live here. 1 person lives here. And there isn't any other housing available until he gets this one finished. And then we could have 2 people live there. Let me check here for a minute and see how many people can live here. This one might be up already, but it is not. So we can only have 1 person live, even though this is a level 2 mine. The housing hasn't been brought up yet. Now I know where she can live. I think one of these is up to level 2. This is far away, but it's better than her being homeless. We're going to put her in with cash for right now. Yeah, see, that's a long walk, but it's better than being homeless. She's going to say that she has a long walk to work, and she does. But until Wade gets the housing built over here, I'm afraid that that is going to be her house. Now we're supposed to be putting the 4th house right here. And since we have this person, oh, you know, I've been foolish. Ooh. I didn't really need a stew person. I absolutely need an oars. And I need more farmers. This is why I'm saying I'm being foolish. 21. Oh my goodness. So we have a hard number of 25. We can't go above 25 at this particular moment for this little town. And so that means we can get 4 more people. So we need a farmer, we need an ore smelter, and we need a trainer. And that still leaves 1 person that I probably haven't thought of, like an enchanter or something like that. So this is good. So that made it okay. You wish the stew Melier had a proper hut block? Just so many ideas for them. Ah, yeah. Had its own hut block is what you mean. It has a proper hut block. It's part of the chef's kitchen at this particular point. And the chef's kitchen is a proper hut block. This is the chef's kitchen right here. And so both of them are now part of this building and using the same place. This is going to be fun, having two chefs working down there, Mia and Jasmine. And Gilbert is here. Gilbert is here. And then Wesson is has the dining hall over here. And this is our first dining hall. We'll have others. It's raining at night. It is 9 o'clock, I think, 21, 22. And so we're going to come down here, 10, 11, 12. And we're going to go to sleep without the lantern in our hand. And we'll come through. So it's not raining this morning. And we did get the books that she needed. And what else did she need? I think she needed a flower pot and a colony banner. And we had made a bunch of racks. I think it's time that we make some more. Who is that? So Mia is complaining that she has a long way to walk.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, no. Oh, wait. Oh. Wait. That's not what she's complaining about. I need to decide what ingredients. Now, there was something about this, and Ayer fixed it. And what do you need that you don't have? You don't have
Tis a fine afternoon.
What kind of fuel? I thought I did put what kind of fuel you were going to use. Hold on. I thought I did that, but maybe I didn't. I sure didn't. Slab. Birch slab. Let's do it this way. Birch slab is on, and so that's the fuel that he's going to have. And then he's not really going to be able to do anything just yet because we don't have any flour. So we're going to get flour. Actually, he makes flour. We're going to get durum wheat from Arnarluk. We're going to get bottles from Arnarluk because we don't have a bottler yet. And so we have to do that. And now we'll go down to Mia. Down here. And there's the stew pot. And let's see what it says we can add. Protected stacks. How many stacks to leave in the warehouse? Ah, so that's very important so that she doesn't take all of the food away. We're going to do protected stacks. So we would need protected stacks of onion, of garlic, of tomato, of carrot. We don't want her taking all the potatoes and carrots away. So that means that they have to have how many stacks to leave in the warehouse. There has to be that many left in the warehouse of those. And right now, I think that's going to be it. We can do beef because we might bring beef back for it. And did I do eggs? And I should select eggs. Oh, it's not doing any of them. Select. So now those are added to the protected stack. Eggs, onion. I know, I just realized it. They weren't being added. Onion, garlic, potatoes. I should do the wheat too. And add stack number is the protected stacks, and add to here egg, onion, garlic. Let's do, did I do potatoes already? garlic. I know I haven't done garlic. Okay. And then add tomatoes. These are ones that we actually absolutely have to protect. And so now she can make stuff. Yay! Mia, you'll be very happy to know that you can now move in with, I think, Gilbert. Let's see. I think she is going to move in with the baker for the time being. This is the brand new area. Oh, yeah. Sometimes this happens. When they build, they take away the plants, but they were just decorative. Garden. We'll say that they were harvested, that Gilbert harvested them. Wait. Where's the second? Oh. Well, that automatically makes her have to share. Shoot. Well, we could make a story. What's the matter, Wade? You need some carpet. Okay. So, we can make carpet for him. We can dye wool red. Let me see what this house looks like here. I don't want to have her being forced to share. This is not a forced situation. There would have to be some relationship. We could say that Gilbert and Mia already knew each other, and that this was the reason she wanted to stay in the town. And so we could say that. Do we want to say that? Why don't we say that? We're going to say that they already knew each other, and that's what was going on there. Let's put in the sidewalk. Like that's going somewhere on that side. Let's put in the sidewalk on this side. Notice he's using the sidewalk. And that's why we're putting it in. And we'll put this here. And right here, I think this is going to change anyway when this gets upgraded. But for right now, we'll have the sidewalk come to there. And this is the road that we're putting in. And this is the little neighborhood that we're creating in this area. Sharing your roommates, basically. Sharing your bed with a homie. Yeah. So they're going to have this little bedroom right here. I'm going to take that one away. I know that it'll work fine, but I don't like it. And they're just going to fix it. But in the meantime, it won't be like that. So we'll take this one away also. And I love this. Look at their little table, the little kitchen area. They've got some storage stuff there. It's perfect. And let's come here. Wait.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Yes. Wait. I will work on it.
So wise.
I'm telling you. Oh, good. So let's go to the warehouse and see. And this is Mia. And Mia, what do you want? You need a cauldron within 30 blocks of your workplace to make your delicious stew. What? What? A cauldron? Since when? Hold on. Look at this. I don't want to put this in. Let's see how this is made. Ooh, it's not coming up. And the J. How's it made? How's a cauldron made? Let's go down into the place for a second. And let's see how cauldron's made. Uh-oh. That sounded like someone fell from somewhere, didn't that? Or maybe that was him putting some... Did you just put coin in here? That was a weird sound. Look, we've got 1,000. Yay, he sold some stuff. Yay, team. I don't know how we get a cauldron. Maybe she makes it. But she needs a vanilla cauldron. What do you mean she makes it? She needs a vanilla cauldron in order to make a cauldron? We'll have to check the wiki. Somebody fell. From where the hell? Where would they have fallen from? I know that's what that sounded like. I wonder if that was McKenna actually building somewhere and falling down when she went to go home. Okay, that was really weird. Can't fall from there. On the stairs that were behind me down there wasn't anyone behind me when I went, and I specifically put these here so that they can't fall. But let me see if they can climb up and fall. If they climb up to here and fall here, is there a piece missing right here? See, it doesn't go down far enough. But there's supposed to be a piece here. So let's put that back. And on this side here, they can't actually hurt themselves. So how can I tell? Because if they fall from someplace really high, if I fall from someplace high, I land hard. And if I land hard, that means that they get injured. And there was no hard landing there. Going down right after I came up. But now it's fixed. So if that's the case, we'll do that. Let's look again and see. Could they come over this counter? Ah, you're right. You're right, Mr. Villager. They did fall. They came over the counter and fell. You're absolutely right. Oops. They came right over the counter. I did a hard fall from over the counter, and I actually fell. Let's take this right here, this here, and put it up 2 right there. So they can't climb up on this, and they still can. So we're going to bring right in this section here. We're just going to have to bring it up the whole way so that they can't climb up on that shelf and use it to climb over. You were right, Mr. Villager, and you absolutely were. That is too That is not a good fall. So we'll put that there like that. And let's put these things away. And let's come down here. And you're saying she needs a cauldron? She's not asking for one. So I'll check the wiki and see what it is that she needs in order to get the cauldron that she uses. No, you were right. You were right. And what style kitchen? This is Frontier. This is a Frontier kitchen. Frontier has 2 kitchens below the dining hall, 2 styles of kitchen. And one has a ladder and the other one has stairs. And so we're using the one that has stairs. And this is the level 2 of this kitchen. Building Frontier. And so this one is ready. When we're ready to go to level 3, we will upgrade to that. By the way, this marketplace is a level 2. We upgraded this marketplace. This is a level 2 here. When he's done doing other builds that we need, like the bakery, which he should be working on, he is. This is missing. So he's working on the bakery. And when he's done with the bakery, let's get him some wool. We will actually, I didn't want to come that way. We can have him work on the other marketplace. I don't have anyone there yet because I need them to live somewhere. And I don't want to do that just yet. I'm supposed to go and check and see what I need for an ore smelter as soon as Cash is done with what he's working on. We're going to need an ore smelter. How many racks do we have? We're out of racks. Completely out of racks. Okay, so let's get some iron. Oh, I did it. Maybe is like a hut block crafting or a furnace. She needs a cauldron on top of a campfire, goes to it, then she makes the soup. Yes, I know, but how do you get that cauldron on top of a campfire? And that's what I don't have. Let's look for iron. And we do have some nuggets, and that's what we need. And then we need some wood. Let's take 64. Can we see some oak here, or should we go up and look? Are we out of oak? If she is not able to keep up, we only have one forester. We might bring in oak from Renarluc. Yeah, I need to go to the wiki and see what it says. Do you see what I see? Did you see that? Look at that. Yay, that's from Riley. I haven't brought any ore here, any ore at all. That is from Riley. Yay! And look at how much dye we have. And the bones, those are from Madeline, our fisher. And of course, Harper is providing these leaves, which will be for the composter. And we'll check. And we'll see. But for right now, I need some oak. And let's see what we have. Plank. Let's see which plank we have the most of. Okay. We have birch, but that is for making fire for the restaurant and the chef. We have spruce. We still have a lot of dark oak. Do you see what I see? I don't see any oak at all. And we are out of oak completely. We are out of oak. So that's going to be a problem, and Arnarluk to the rescue. Arnarluk is going to give us the oak that we need because we are completely out. So for right now, we're going to take the dark oak because we have a ton of it left. This is, we're taking this away from the town hall build. So, but we can take a full dark oak set and we're going to make some pieces. But it doesn't show you how to make a cauldron. So does the cauldron suddenly appear? That's the thing that I don't have. I don't have how we make a cauldron. And let's go to, see when I go here, I'll have to go here. See, nothing comes up. So there's no way to make it. So we'll check on that. I'm only here for another 35 minutes, so we'll check on it when we're done, unless you want to go to the wiki and check on it. And let us do rack instead. Here's racks. And we're going to make 12. Because they're not the only ones that need racks. Oh. Vincentius Primus. Did you see him walk by? I did not. I was concentrating so much. I didn't see him walk by. Wow. He said he crawled across the ceiling to stay out of the lens. He's a vampire. All right, let's make 12 of these and we'll put everything else back. So let's come here, inventory, and we'll put this back in here, and this is mine. Let's go get some wool, some red dye, which means we need beets or beets or poppy. I know, I've gotten out of the habit here. So beets or poppies. BT. Good. We have beet. We're going to use beet to make the dye. Flowers sell well, and I should actually put some of these flowers over, especially the poppies, because they're medication. I bet they sell really well. Only thing is, they're medication, so we would have to be careful. Wait, beets. Here we are. I don't need anywhere near that amount, so I think I need this amount. Let's come here and make dye, and there we have it. So now we have 16 dye, and now we can look on the list and see how many wool he needs. Let's come here and look how many of these he needs. What's that? Potato soup! Yay! We'll have to see what's in it. 5. Who's the fuel for that is not showing there? Cancel. I can't cancel it. Potato soup. I wonder if that's the cauldron thing. Let's get the wool. We have these wool pieces here. Is it 1 to 1? Is it 1 to 1 when you dye wool? Let's see. It looks like it is. All right, so we only need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means we're only going to use 5 of those. And sure enough. Okay, and then we can do this. And I forgot. Oh, hold on. Don't do that. Tell me what we need. Carpet. Okay, there is carpet different. C-A-R-P. Let's look at red carpet. It only needs 2. Ah, okay. And that gives us 3. So if we do 1, 2, and that gives us the full amount that we need. And now we can put this away. Inventory. And there we go. Hi, Greg. So Greg is there. Is there something else that's really stopping something from being done? Yes. Riley. Riley needs oak, and Riley needs... He's using stone, but he can use iron pickaxes now. We're going to change that so that he gets iron pickaxes. McKenna needs glass, and Nikolai is asking for iron, and I thought we had some, but maybe we don't. So he's asking for stone since there isn't any. And Kishore, of course, is working as our librarian right now, and so he is asking for paper or books, which we do not have in the warehouse yet. We would need to get books and paper from Arnarluk. They have more trees than we do. So let's see what's going on here, why she is not responding to the fact that they need wood. See, she hasn't taken down any trees. She's not taking this tree down. Let me look and see if possibly that tree is outside of her area. Why she's not taking it down. So let's get the selection tool and let's see if it's not showing us an area. So let's click from here. Let's click from here. Let's click there. There's one position. And then let's go all the way over to here. And there's 2 positions. So there it is. So this is the full area that she's supposed to be getting trees out of. And that includes these trees right here. That doesn't, oh, it just barely includes that one. So all these trees are included. So let's toss this back into my stuff so that I can see. And look what we've got. We have wheat. We have animal wheat growing in. And yes, that's a plantation, but we need research. We need a level 3 farm in order to get a plantation. We need a level 3 mine in order to get a warehouse. And we need a level 3 in order to get a Fletcher, I think, but I'll check. We'll check on that. Okay, so now she's taking these trees down. So it's possible that they were outside of the area that she could take down. But it says that she's taking down trees. I don't need any more. Right now, we don't need any more. Let's fix the settings. Let's turn that off so that she doesn't concern herself about getting leaves for the time being. Let's just have her chop down these trees to get the wood that we need. And so she's working on that. It's like, why is she not? We have Harper. Dun 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 dun! Wade finished the bakery, yay! So we now have a level 2 bakery. And we're going to take from here, I need one of these right here, and one of these. We'll take these and put these here for him. So right here, we'll put one of these, and don't stand here, please. Don't stand here. You want the door to be there? Is that what you're saying? Okay, fine. I'll put the door there. Okay. Now what? You're done and you don't have anything else to do? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Let's do a level 2 house. Wait. There was something we needed him to do. Are we able to make this ores smeltery? Did we get to the point that we can make this? Let's see. Cancel build. Cancel build. Build options. The builder is, it should be cash. But he's not done with the couriers yet, is he? Let's see. Build options, the builder. Let's have Wade work on this. Build the building. We're gonna have Wade work on that smeltery. The ore smeltery. Cash has a bunch of stuff to do over here. And I would rather that he was doing these things. Okay, good. Yay. So let's come up here and look and see what he's working on. So down here, we have one new courier right here. And he should be working on this, but he's not yet. So we'll have Cash work on that. So this will be a level 2. This entire building will be level 2. Let me see. And this is level 2 already up here. Greg and Jalapari are living up here. We would need a level 3 up here to put more beds. So any other couriers will have to live in housing in the town. And this helped a lot, being able to house them in there, because then that allowed for Harper to live here. And Harper's house could come up. But I'll wait, because this farm is a level 2. Remember we looked at the farm? And it needs to be a level 2. It's only a level 1. Needs to be a level 2. I know I have to fix these road pieces. It'll make it much easier for them to get around. So build options here. Cash is going to upgrade this farm to a level 2. And that will allow whoever we get as a farmer to be able to use that farm and help us. Let's come here. This is a level 2 and nobody is living here. So this is for the next person who's going to farm will live there. And let's see if I can find somebody. Let's see if we can find a farmer. A farmer, we got, so we need a farmer, an animal trainer, and a smelter, an ore smelter for absolute out of this first 25. So even if we see other people who we would love to have, we can't have them right now. Ronan. Hello, Ronan. You want feathers? We have feathers. And we've got dexterity at 16. And let's see, dexterity is an animal trainer with athletics. The athletics is down. I want to try for a little bit better skill set. See how we have 16 and 15? Which is a florist. He's a flower shop keeper. But we don't have a flower shop right now and we can't afford to get him. Now, if I had enough room, enough homes and enough dorms at the university area and stuff like that, I could get him and make him do research in the library until we had a flower shop. But I don't have enough room right now to do that. So I'm going to have to wait. Sorry, Ronan. I would have to put in housing over here. And when we were trying to put in another university building, we were having a problem figuring out what we would put in. And then how would the dormitories be in relationship to this? And this is our next sort of like big project to figure that out. We have the housing figured out over here. We might actually add a little school, a little schoolhouse at the end of this street, like right here. Specifically, I don't want it to be in the way of the train station. So the train is right here, and we'll have to make sure that the school doesn't come beyond this point. So the school would be right at the train tracks, which is fine. Right at whatever we're having for a bridge. Just for a second, let's get a school piece, SCH. There's a school piece, and that will allow us to look at what schools we have. But I think I don't actually need the is there a separate school from the university in Old English? There is not. So there's not a separate school. So that means we are going to do a different pack. And we could look at War Minecraft for a minute. I haven't looked at their school. Let's see what it looks like. So this school is pretty long. Let's look at the level 5 and see. So this is War Minecraft's school. It's bright and airy, actually quite nice. And that's what it looks like. We'll keep that in mind. Why am I doing this now? What's X? I just wanted to make sure in regards to where this is, that we had enough room for a school. And I think we do. See the line on that? So long as it's there, we can have another one. And this one's too big. So let's look at Littleton. I don't think I like Littleton School as much. I love a lot of Thayer's stuff, but the little schoolhouse, let's see what it looks like. So it has, see this little outside eating place here? It rains here, so, and then this is their whole area. They all sit here, 1, 2, 3, so that means 3 4s are 12. All the kids are sitting on the ground in here, and that's okay, but I don't really want it for this project. So we can look at original. I'm trying to remember the ones that have smaller schools. Let's look. This is too long also, I think. But let me come to here. Right there like that. Level 5. Looks like this. And this is interesting. I actually kind of like that. So there's one. It's just too big. It's going to interfere with the track. So I need just one more try. I'm going to try one more. And we'll see. Mr. Villager is investigating. And let's go to infrastructure, or he's designing because he's working on stuff. And I don't know if Mr. Villager, I don't know if salads, if I was supposed to go and suggest maybe some salads for if they wanted some new things. We have water and we have a sandbox here. That's actually quite cute. And I like it. But I think medieval is going to be even larger. I know that steampunk is. Let's see what size it is. Decorations. The school is supposed to be in the university, so it's not meant to be built separately. So we'll X that. And let's look. Donate the icon to Ray. Yeah. I knew you were doing that, looking at. Yeah, I know. I don't really want it, though. It's a teeny bit too small. And so let's go switch to hills. I'm not going to want it. It's inside the hill. And that gives us medieval. So let's do one of the medievals. Let's do the oak. School. I haven't seen them in a while. And it's massive. Well, that would be an interesting thing to do. What if we put the school right next to that house right there? Put the school here. Like this. Let's do a level 5 and see what that looks like. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, this is a monster. I remember this school. Yeah. If we didn't already have a cathedral, this would kind of be something like that. And the school is beautiful inside here. And I love this medieval school, but we can't put it there. You just think what salads to do, maybe 3. You could do beet salad. You could do coleslaw. You could do green salad. You could do a salad with a meat on it, either like chicken salad, something like that. So yeah, those would actually be really interesting. Monster to teacher. Oh, that is so cute, and that's really, really pretty. But in this area, we're not going to do that because we have this monster cathedral. And I know that in a normal city, there would probably be another church or something like that. Never heard of these? Oh, okay. In the same way that I have never heard of whatever that dish was that you added. I'd never heard of that. And I'd never heard of kanji before Minecolonies. I'd never heard of kanji before Minecolonies. And so things like that. So yeah, that is. Green salad is something in the United States, which is mixed lettuces or mixed greens. Then chicken salad, which is chicken mixed in with greens and tomatoes sometimes and things like that. You can have, what other did I say? So yeah, you can put all sorts of coleslaw, which is a mayonnaise-y kind of salad, and coleslaw, coleslaw. And let's come here. I'm going to continue for a second while I'm talking. Too big. Switch. So we're not going to use medieval. So let's come down. Oh, a Byzantine. Oh no, it's inside. The Byzantine school is inside the university, and so we can't use it. Oh, what am I talking about? I didn't mean Byzantine. I meant antique. QU. The antique might not be inside the university education. It is not. It's adorable. Hold on. Let's see what it looks like at level 5. There we go. There's our little school. It's perfect. Except I haven't looked at the inside. So hold on. Before I start saying it's perfect, let me bring it over here and see. First of all, it fits right there, which is good. It'll fit kinda. Will we need to flip it? We might need to flip it. Is that the border edge right there? It's one past the border. We'll have to keep that in mind. We could flip it, but let's see what it would look like if it was placed here, moved back one, and placed right here like this, right at the end of this street. Right here like this. So we'd see the school being here like this. Let's go inside and let's see what it looks like for a minute. Let's raise it up and see what the inside looks like. There's a little area for desks. Yes, this is what we want. This is how we do it. This is very nice. I definitely like this. So I want to put this here. What I could do is flip it. But let's see what happens on the inside to the hut block when I flip it. So that most of it is sitting here. And let's bring it down. We could put it right here like this. And open this. This would actually be really nice right here. And then we still have room for a house. Not really. But we could put another house there. I'd like to have another house. We could put another house back. Make this street turn here and put some houses here along the railroad track. We could do that. There's some people living along the railroad track down this way. See, the border's here, so we can come all the way down. This is actually good to revive the style. Yeah. So there's one here. Let me see what flipping does to the inside piece. So when we flip it, the teacher's desk is turned this way. I might have a problem with that. Or we can put the school here. And this is one of the things that we were talking about, that maybe we need to put the school right next to this house right here. And this is the way it's supposed to be. And put it here, so it would be right up to there like that. And then they would go in here, and it would be here like this. I like that too, because there's a yard. And there's room back here if we wanted to. We could actually put in an extra door to go out to a playground area. We could change this window and put in a door here and maybe go out to a closed-in playground area right there. So I like that part. And then we could still put a house right here, but we'll see, because that's the rail. Wouldn't it bother the kids with the track sound nearby? Well, we'll see. If the train is underground, they might not hear it. They might not hear it as much. It's going to pretty much be muffled in a lot of the area, and if we did, we could put in one of those walls that they use on highways to muffle the sound of the trains coming in. And can we put one more house? But I think that I like it in this area. So we have this house, this house, this house, and we need one more. We need 4 houses, so we can put another house right here. Because before this is where the train is, in this area right here. The train's here. And we could keep the train on the other side of this part, this neighborhood, and have it be right there like that. And I think that'll work. Let's do this, since we've taken the time to do this, and since I actually like this school. Let's come here, and let's assign a builder. And there it is. Let's come over here and let's do a Littleton house right here. Littleton, another Littleton house right here. Infrastructure, where are we at? Residences, right here. Fundamentals is what it is. 5, level 5. And let's bring it down so that it's sitting on the ground. And let's bring it right up to this building. So there's enough room. Both of them have enough sides that we can put them both together like this, and it is within the range. Look at that, it's perfect to fit right there. So we'll fit one last house right here. And let us do assign a builder. And there we go. So those 2 buildings will be stuff that Cash is working on after he gets done. Wade is working on after he gets done doing the ore smelter over here. He needs to do that. And so this little area here is done. Why are we putting a school here? Because we've got enough housing here for kids. So kids can go to a little school in their neighborhood where they can walk to school and the parents don't have to worry about them. There's enough housing for a teacher, enough housing for the kids' parents to be here, and we can move people who don't have kids into other housing temporarily when we do Planned Parenthood, and that'll be good for them. And now coming over here, our next project is really going to be to add housing and another university building in this area. And let's go to sleep for a second. I'm just going to use the hospital. I'm sure that Pedro is not going to like it. He's going to go, well, you know I'm going to change the sheets. Well, I sure hope you're changing the sheets on a regular basis. This is a hospital. So I just wanted to stay there for a second so that I would be in the neighborhood. So this area here is the university. All of this. But the tavern is actually going to come over one more building right here. We're going to have a double tavern right here. And then, yes, we can only have one tavern, but the building is going to be a double building with just one working tavern hut block in it. And the tavern hut block in here is not going to work. We haven't built it. My stomach's growling. It's going "Arr." And it's also saying to me that the time has come, the walrus said. I am actually supposed to stop right now. I'm supposed to stop right now. Okay. So for those of you who have a Twitch account, Minecolonies does stream on Sundays usually. I didn't get a notification yet that they've started. They might be starting late, or they might have started and I just didn't get the notification. So you can go over to the Twitch stream right now. It is Sunday, March 29th. 3:31. March 29th. Yes? It is Sunday. What? Hold on a second. Because we're leaving. We're actually leaving right now. And except Mr. Villager's asking me a question. So I'll see. Just a second. Never mind. It was a glitch from your side. Oh, okay. Okay. So we're going to leave for right now. We'll come back and work on the university, and we'll find out how we get the cauldron for the little, for the other chef that we have. The trade post chef is a additional stew master. Stew. I'll get that word, I promise. Shame on me, because it seems like it's a French word, so I should be able to get it. And so we'll work on that, and we'll work on everything. We'll work towards getting we have a coin, so that means that we're going to be able to do something with that coin, or we'll save it for the 3,000 that we need. But I think we only needed one coin, or did we need 3 to get a pet wolf? We'll find out. Tune in. Enjoy your games, everyone. Mr. Villager, thank you for being in chat. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. And Drone Hands music is on both YouTube and Twitch and Bandcamp.com. We've been listening to him. We're going to listen to Vincentius Primus, and his music is on Bandcamp.com as well. And here we go. Bye for now, everyone. Bye for now.